Always victory. The youth have called me, they've asked a lot of said, Basharon, you've spoken about dragons. What are dragons? We thought dragons are all evil. And I said, no, just as you have fallen angels, so you have angels of light. As you have dragons of darkness, so you have the dragons of immortal, invincible light of God from Alpha and Omega. So you have the dragons of healing, dragons of purity, dragons of light, dragons of wisdom, illumination's ray. So you may apply the term dragons just like you apply them to angels, and they are also fallen and evil dragons. So now we have word from the god and goddess Meru. The goddess Meru wants you to know this. These are the words of the goddess Meru. Think then of all that has harassed humanity and undermined the most noble purposes of heaven, and you'll find them in the dragon's tail, ready to be seized. Think for a moment of a tailless dragon. You will find the impotent one, for without the tail, as the perversion of the mother flame, there is neither balance nor ability to navigate in form. Seize the sword from the hand of the fallen one, and the battle is lost, and the light is victorious. Remove then the sting from the scorpion, and you can even tame the wild beast. Understand the principle of riding upon all of that accumulated misqualified energy, what you term as sin and darkness. As you ride upon it, as the Buddha in meditation, you are mining from the very earth itself, the precious energy of life, which then transmuted becomes the precipitation of all that is necessary for the victory and for the victor. Thus, nowhere can you go where God is not. You simply must learn to understand form and formlessness and its perversion by the fallen ones. So now, I try to do some interpretation. The fallen ones pervert everything. Angels, then you have fallen angels. Beautiful dragons of light, then you have fallen dragons. But the god and goddess Meru has said to us, whether they are serpents, dragons, fallen angels, whatever they are, the god and goddess Meru is telling us that we can make them impotent by the power of the spoken word, the power of the prayer to Archangel Michael, the violet consuming flame, the ruby ray decrees. A lot of the youth have been working with the decree books that I have attached to the last session, and they've started using the Archangel Michael decree books, the blue lightning, like I said, and they've been using the violet flame. This is how you remove the sting from the tail of the scorpion. This is how you make the dragon impotent, by seizing its tail. Prayers will seize the tail of the dragon, the fallen dragons. Prayer will smash the tail and seize the tail of the serpents and their lies. Prayers will hurl back into their bodies and their brains their flying serpents and their flying insults and their flying venom. This is your time. Go to summitlighthouse.org to learn more about the Ascended Masters, about the entire spirit of the Great White Brotherhood, to learn about Saint Germain, to learn about Mighty Victory, to learn about Archangel Michael and the 7 mighty archangels, and to know the mighty Elohim of God, and to know what the Ascended Masters are to you, so you may be able to seize the tail of the serpent and the dragon and make them impotent and render them harmless. Always victory.